What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. And today we are out at Autocross for the first event with the new Mini. We are obviously on our track or Autocross wheels and tires, but we have a very large grid here today. This is actually a mid-div event, which is a larger event than just a normal regional event, so it's going to be very interesting. Now, unfortunately or fortunately, there is nobody else in my class, which is G Street, so I've already won. All I have to do is go out there and drive, and I've taken first. But we're going to look at overall times after this two-day event and see how this thing stacks up. Now, I have absolutely no seat time in a Mini on an autocross course and absolutely no seat time in an electric Mini, so it's going to be very interesting to see how it does, how it turns. I don't know. We'll strap some cameras on this thing and go out and drive it. Now, one thing I am very interested to see is how the battery does. If we look at the Mini app here, we can see I am at 100% charge with 119 miles. And again, here on the instrument panel, 118 miles, 100% battery. So I believe we're doing like 5 runs out here on course today. So like I said, it will be very interesting. Will 5 runs use a quarter of the battery, half the battery? I don't know. I bet it really doesn't use that much, but again, we've got 118 miles currently showing. We'll go out, run the thing, and see how it does. Now, the car is completely stock other than our wheels and tires, factory sway bars, everything is how it is. So it's gonna be as stock as it can be out here, and I don't know. I'm hoping it does well. I'm very nervous because I have not autocrossed a front wheel drive car since like 2008. I've been in Camaros, big V8 rear wheel drive stuff for quite a long time. So it's gonna be an absolute change of pace, but I'm excited. So we'll strap the cameras on the car and get out on course, and hopefully you guys can hear me because I, of course, forgot my microphone today. So I don't know. If you hear me screaming over the wind noise, then you know I'm having fun or trying to get the car to do something. But just so you guys can kind of see here, this is kind of what the vehicles out on track or out here at Autocross look like. We've got, big V8 Corvettes. You've got Miatas, you've got Corvettes, you've got a C8 over there. You've got just a little bit of everything. Front wheel drive, Honda stuff. You've got Miatas here on the back row. You've even got a big square body Chevy out here on race seats and full aero. So literally anything goes out at Autocross. Holy crap, that is an interesting experience. Yeah, car felt good, but it rotated way too much. The back end sliding around quite a bit. Okay guys, so I just got done with my first run, and I guess let's first talk about the battery. When we started, it was at like 117 or 118 miles of range. It's currently showing 107, so we took off 10 miles of effective range, or at least on the meter on the car, with one autocross lap. Like I said, we took off 10 miles of range from one autocross run. Now, how did the car feel? I had my tire pressure set at 42 front, 46 rear, talking with a few of the other kind of front wheel drive guys. And I was assuming that this thing was not going to rotate well, and I was going going to need to be adding rear tire pressure to try to get the rear around because it's a heavy electric car and the battery's in the back. But it was absolutely the opposite. I don't know if you guys could really tell or not, but the rear of this thing was all over the place. It was sliding around, slipping around. It was kind of a basket case. Car felt good, handled good, power felt fine, but my goodness, it the rear was very loose. So I've lowered the tire pressures to 42 front, 42 rear, so they're both even now, and we'll try it again on this next run and see if it feels different. It should feel drastically different since we did make such a large tire pressure change in the rear, but I have no idea. We'll go make another run and see what happens. Whew, I think we're clean. Clean, 49.8. We picked up a full second off of our first run. Car felt good, man. We just got to keep going faster. Again, we did go quicker and we were clean. That was a 49.2, so we could 48 this thing today. We've got one more run. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say anything, but let's go. Okay, fifth and final run here. Gotta go faster. I gotta get a 48. That would make my day. Yeah, we spun out there pretty aggressively. That was wild, whatever just happened. We threw the run away. We absolutely threw the run away because we spun out. Yeah, wow, we spun the car aggressively. That was fun. Well guys, that is the end of day one. Like I said, this is a mid-div event that has 2 days of driving, so the course tomorrow will be a little bit of a change. But how did the mid fare after 5 runs? So like I said, it was 100% charged off the trailer, and the estimated range was like 117 or 18 miles. It is currently, per the app, again, I don't know how well you can see that in the direct sun, but it is at 86% with 77 miles showing remaining. So what, we burned 15% of the battery in 5 runs. Now, obviously, the miles till dead is probably nowhere near accurate since we were driving it really hard and it doesn't really know what's going on. But I'm going to drag it home tonight, plug it in, have it 100% for tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do tomorrow. All right, guys, day 2 out here now, and the course is the same course but ran backwards. There'll be a crossover at the beginning, so you'll immediately cross over out of the start and then basically run the exact same course as the first day. So we'll strap the cameras on and see if we can't make this thing keep moving quickly. Ooh, 55.2 first run. Car felt damn good though, so we'll see if we can pick it up. All right, guys, run 3. I took some tire pressure out of this thing, so hopefully we'll grip or turn a little better, or it'll be worse. I don't know. Go. Woo, 54.2, there we go. We at least knocked it down a little bit. There we go, 54.2. I feel marginally better about that. Well, guys, we got through that. Today was not as flowy of a course, or the course wasn't as flowy as it was yesterday with running it in reverse, but we still had fun. I was not as quick as I would have liked to have been. Now, there was no other cars in G Street, so I just won by default on day 1, but you know, obviously was able to compare times with my other friends out here in other classes. So I'll try to throw the results up, you know, maybe just some still pictures at the end of this thing, just kind of overall time so we can see where I was, but I don't know. The car did well. It didn't make a fool of itself out there, and I just need to learn how to drive this thing. So we're gonna have to come back out with the Mini, with some other G Street cars, hopefully registered, and see how we stack up next to someone else, at least in our class. So guys, thanks for coming along on the first autocross adventure in the new Mini SE. And guys, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.